Burning rings of fire, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain. I got Bouch here with me. We're going to take a second look at Flying Dog's Heat Series, their Oaked Chipotle Ale. Chumley here didn't realize that I'd actually done a review on this. Picked it up, said, "Hey, you know, this looks really good."
And the thing is, it still said at Jokers, it still said new product under it too. So I was like, "Oh, okay."
You spotted it not too long after I picked it up. The spicy beers, as we saw at Extreme Brewfest this year in Boston, Mass, 2016, they're really picking up.
Some of them are.
Spicy beers and sours. Sours were really popular, as well as there's a lot of fruited beers coming around.
Yeah.
Sweet, fruity beers. Not
See, our other friend Jeremiah, that's what he likes, is those fruity, sour type stuff. They even have one that was supposed to taste like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Was that what he was saying? He tried that too, but we kind of stuck with the other stuff too.
Yeah, see, I didn't make my way around to peanut butter and jelly, but I did have some really interesting beers there.
Yep.
But, so this time around, we're going to take a look at the Oak Chipotle Ale from Flying Dog's Heat Series. So let's go ahead and get these bad boys popped open. We'll see if my taste has changed, because I've said before, you can taste a beer, and a couple of weeks later, you can
not like it.
That it tastes completely different from when you had it before. Beer taste is individual and subject to change. So
that's just like anything else. I mean, for some people, when you were a kid, you didn't like peas, but when you get to be an adult, you like it. So who knows?
And that's one of the beautiful things about beer connoisseurship. So make sure to hit us up down below with a like and a share. And if you really like what you're seeing, make sure to subscribe to the channel. You'll get a notification every time a new beer review or wine review or a liquor review or just assorted nonsense and jackassery is posted. Hopefully you're getting some
idiocy.
Yeah. Hopefully you're getting some entertainment value, if nothing else, out of these. A little bit of education maybe as well, taking the mystery out of your local beer cooler, wine cooler,
or liquor shelf.
Liquor shelf. There you go. So I'm going to post a link here to my individual review of this beer. You can see and compare and contrast if my taste has changed and what you think of this versus what I think of it. So, right off the bat, very nice
nut brown color. Yeah, almost.
Characterized nut brown. I would go amber with leanings towards red. It's very dark.
It is very dark.
A very dark amber, but
almost
reddish.
Reddish. Yeah, I'd say that. Almost kind of brownish too. There is a brown tinge to it.
Very clear, but not very effervescent. There's not a lot of bubbles coming up through there.
Although I do have a pretty good head still.
Well, you always give a good head.
What?
What? I don't know. But it is a very nice looking beer. It is a very nice looking beer. Not much of an aroma coming off of it. I mean, maybe a faint hint of the heat that's promised in there, but other than that, I'm not really getting much. A little bit of woodiness, maybe?
Yeah, there's a little bit. As far as this goes.
Very, very subtle. Otherwise, I'm not getting much off of the aroma.
No, neither am I, actually.
No.
And I smelled it even earlier, and it still didn't really... Had a little bit of a smell, but not too much.
Very neutral.
What was the other one that we tried? The habanero? Was it the scalping?
Scalping from...
Now...
Oh, you could smell the heat coming off of that beer.
That was a good beer. And we'll see how this stacks up to it.
If I remember, it's not going to be as hot.
Oh yeah, that's good.
But that heat comes through in the finish.
It comes through in the finish. You know what? Actually, this would be awesome. Take a bottle, dump it into a saucepan, reduce it down a little bit, and glaze some chicken with it. Oh, that would be great.
I think I could go for
that Chipotle taste flavor would actually go good with the chicken, along with the maltiness of the beer.
Mm.
And this is what? This is aged in an oak barrel, right?
I believe so. It's oaked, but I can't remember if it's aged in an oak barrel or if it's over oak staves. But I'm definitely getting that woody, smoky flavor, followed by the heat and the finish.
Yep.
Up front,
Chipotle peppers meets toasted oak toasted oak nose with hints of chicory.
I think I'm getting the
Chicory root and roasted malt.
I think I'm getting the chicory root along with a lot of caramel malt flavor up front.
Oh, this is a 6.2. Ooh, that ain't bad.
Not bad at all.
Actually, it has a really nice flavor. It's not, I'm not going to say that it's too hot and spicy.
No.
But it's very, very smooth. Like I said, it would be great to kind of make a barbecue sauce out of it. Or just put it in a pot. Put it in a pot. Boil it. Reduce it down just a little bit. Maybe 10 minutes on. Just let it simmer for about 10 minutes on the stove, and then take a brush and brush some barbecue chicken with it.
I wonder if it comes in
grilled
cans. If you could find this in a can, I wonder if you could do a beer can chicken with it along those same lines and see how that would come out.
Yeah, you could do it that way. You could do the same thing with a bottle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bottle goes up a chicken's ass just as well as a can.
Yep.
It's just not as easy to put in the fire because these will crack
That's true.
as a can will
That's
spoil. True. But no, I'm getting heavy caramel malt and the smoky
that
chicory
smoky
up front.
chicory up front. You can taste the little bit of oak as well.
Yeah.
And it's really not really that bad. I mean, you don't have that really peppery chipotle flavor.
But it is
there.
It's there.
But it is there.
There's definitely heat in the finish, but it fades quickly enough.
But it fades quickly enough so
the other flavors.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those. The nuclear wings that we had there at Portsmouth.
Yeah, you were breathing fire after eating those.
Oh yes, but they were good though.
Yeah, the fire came out the other end later.
They were good though. Oh God.
But yeah, I'm getting very heavy caramel malted flavors, along with the chicory up front. Then it fades to the smoky burnt oak.
Yeah.
Afterwards, and then that heat comes through in the finish. There's a very smooth overall, and it kind of rolls around the palate.
Yep. That you could drink that all night and still be not fiery.
Ooh, pardon.
Yeah. That's not bad.
You're not overwhelmed.
You're not overwhelmed by the peppery flavor.
And you can't say that about a lot of spicy beers. I mean,
right.
A lot of them.
We did have one. We did have one at the Brew Fest there at Extreme Brew Fest that we heard what it was about. What was it? But we didn't really, when we tried it, our expectations, it didn't live up to them. So
I think it was the ghost pepper one.
Yeah, the ghost pepper one.
Because you hear ghost pepper and you think spicy as hell and really, really extreme. But the ghost pepper.
You talked to the brewer then, and what he said. He said that they don't make it so it overpowers, but it's there in the finish. It's there, and it was.
Yeah. We used ghost pepper, but it was more. I think it was more for the name and getting people's attention, than it was to actually give you the ghost pepper. My mouth's on fire. To give you that
mouth on fire type, but see, and they believe in balancing the ingredients, and so do they. As far as Flying Dog.
Yeah, I really wish I could remember the name of that ghost pepper beer and the brewery.
I know.
It'll come to me later, but no, Flying Dog did a very good job with the heat.
Yes, they did.
Series, this oak Chipotle ale, the flavors come together and they really blend. The heat is more forward than in some other really well blended spicy beers, but it doesn't detract from the other flavors either.
As you drink it,
Yeah, it gets stronger.
You do get the peppery flavor a little bit more. See, because really, Chipotle is actually more of a it's kind of like a roasted. It's a roasted jalapeno, I think.
Yeah, excuse me.
Or not the jalapeno, the skinny red ones there. I can't remember what they are.
Habanero? No.
No. It's what they put in Tabasco.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
And so am I. That's kind of what it is, actually.
Yeah.
Chipotle is really, it's actually a roasted pepper more than, I'm just not sure which pepper it is that they roast.
Overall, though, it's a good beer. It's
You know,
delicious.
this kind of actually reminds me of the old, before they redid it, Margaritas used to do Chipotle chicken barbecue.
Yeah? Taking you back to
Barbecue
those
sauce.
days.
It had Chipotle in it. And that's kind of what it tastes like. Was that barbecue sauce.
Well, I've never had that, but I will tell you this. This beer is delicious. I'm going to put this at a solid 4 out of 5.
Me too.
It's very well blended, very well done, and it's just not blowing me away. There's nothing spectacular.
Right, it's not, but it's still a good, solid beer. Really, I mean, if you really want something that has a little bit of a kick to it, especially after you drink a couple of them.
Yeah. Oh,
all right.
Yeah.
If you, I mean, you as you drink as you drink them, it'll get peppery.
Yeah.
A little more peppery.
It's delicious. There's just no one characteristic that's jumping out and saying wow for me.
Right.
But it is highly above average. I'm loving it.
Yep. So am I.
Drink it all night long.
Yep.
So 4 out of 5.
Yep. Me too. 4 out of 5.
Hit us up down in the comments of the email link down below. We'll also throw a quick user poll up here where you can rate the beer yourself 1 to 5. Let us know what you think. If you agree or disagree, it'd be nice to calibrate with the viewers on the channel.
And if you have any other suggestions for us, give us a comment.
There you go. Viewer suggestions are always honored to the best of our ability.
Yep.
Sometimes due to local availability, etc., we cannot necessarily get a hold of the beer, wine /
But I think we could find a way if we
try.
needed to.
We try. Hell, I got Stranderhand's Colorado whiskey.
Yep.
Took me a few years.
And we got Johnny Walker Blue.
You got Johnny Walker Blue.
No, we did.
Mr. Moneybags over
but
here.
still, that was a good deal.
It was. But you're the one who splurged on it.
I didn't.
I got to give you 100%
somebody
of the credit.
Somebody else gave me that. So just.
But anyway, rest assured.
Just keep your ears on. You'll hear that.
And we will try to honor viewer requests. Like I'm saying, sometimes it's not possible, but we'll do everything in our power to do so.
There was one other thing that you said, well, quite a few videos ago. If you have your own home brew and you want us to try it, give us a comment too.
I haven't mentioned that in a while, but yes, if you do have something that you brewed yourself, we would love to get our hands on it.
Yep.
We'll give you some opinions on it. And constructive feedback.
And we may get somebody else's opinion as well sometimes.
There you go. EM Destroyer will be up for it.
Yep.
So
at some point,
get in touch. Rate this beer. Like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, cheers, folks.
Keep drinking.
Going for the big swallow on the spicy beer. How's that treating you?
That was good.
Throat's on fire yet?
Nah, not quite.
No. Okay. Good deal.
I can taste that pepper though. That was good.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Now, a little while back, we did a bit of a comparison with the Not Your Father's Hard Root Beer review.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for the beer, man. So, highly recommended by you. The Extreme Beer Fest this weekend. We'll be able to get a hold of, I believe it's the American